We're back to the Neil Haley Show, and entrepreneurs, get your pen and paper out. Here we go. We're going to talk about a specific topic. It's going to be really, really exciting today, and it's going to talk about how to get the best results possible as an entrepreneur with putting in less effort. That seems a lot of people don't understand that, but my guest today, Lynn Tranchell, will be able to explain things. Lynn, how are you? And how can we do that to have the best results possible, but put a little less effort in? What is the reasoning? Do you think sometimes people are overdoing things at times?
Yeah, I think sometimes people focus on the wrong thing, and they let their thoughts, those thoughts that tell you, why do you think you're doing this? What's going on? And they use those thoughts to stop them from moving forward. When in reality, those thoughts, they can reframe those thoughts so that they support where they want to be. For example, I talk about the classic syndromes, the imposter syndrome, the I know that syndrome, the Lone Ranger syndrome. So if you ever hear yourself saying, I can do it better myself, that might be something that you want to look at. Or if you find yourself saying, nobody is going to believe me, why would anybody listen to me? Or if you even hear yourself saying, dismissing people and say, I know that, then you want to look at those thoughts and see how you can shift those to support where you want to be. Because you're in the business you're in because you have an expertise. If you didn't have the expertise, you wouldn't be doing it. So it's a matter of trusting yourself and taking that action in support of your goals. And they'll have those goals that accomplish where you want to go.
So a mistake that entrepreneurs make is at times that they're doing too much of the work fulfillment and they're not bringing a team in, which is a big challenge these days. And that's where you have less effort. If you're going to be able to figure out what you do best and outsource the rest, you're going to be able to scale much more quickly, and you're going to put in less effort because you're not going to be doing a lot of the arduous tasks that your team will take care of. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Outsourcing or just deciding whether it needs to be done. I think a lot of times people just do things for, not really busy work, but kind of busy work to distract them. And they really don't focus on the goals. And another thing people do is they just don't take the action. It's very easy in these days to have something on your calendar with an electronic calendar, is just to move it to the next day and focus on things that aren't important, but just focusing on your goals. One of the things I have my clients do is to set a timer for a set amount of time, either 25 minutes or 50 minutes, turn off all your notifications and focus on that one thing. You'd be amazed at what you can get done in that 25 minutes or that 50 minutes, and then spend that extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes doing those things, checking your email. Just turn off all your notifications, focus on that one goal. And when you work on that, it really is amazing how much you can get done in that amount of time, whatever time you pick.
I did something where I really needed to focus on another task, and I did 15 minutes to 15 minutes off. I was taking care of some stuff that was work fulfillment or team fulfillment stuff for my team. And then the other 15 minutes I focused on revenue generated activity, and it worked. 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. And I just kept looking at the clock, and it works. And you literally accomplish things that you said, well, I wasn't able to move the needle like that for this generating revenue activity, and it really did well. So it's a great, and you open up and say, wow, how did I accomplish all that? So I think looking at a clock in a way and providing yourself with that is such a fantastic tip. Oh my goodness. And I like the one you said. It's Darren Hardy said this as well. Darren Hardy talked about putting yourself on airplane mode, and that like you're on airplane mode, you don't allow any distractions and you just create. These things will be figured out, right? As an entrepreneur, we figure things out. Am I correct?
Yeah, exactly. And, with what's going on today, if we look back in history, there were more millionaires created during the Great Depression than any other time in the history of this country. And I think we are in another choice point right now, because the people that are making it through what we're going through right now are the people that look for solutions instead of saying, the world shut down, I can't do things the way I used to. They're constantly looking for new ways of doing things. So they're looking at things. Is it working? Yes, keep going. Is it not working? No, then let's see what else we can do. So it's constantly making those choices. And if you look at an airplane, they say an airplane is off course like 99% of the time because it's constantly course correction. So you look at, is this working? Am I on course? And you're making those little changes. You can stay on track, and then you don't get to that point where something big goes on and you kind of blindsided you, because you're constantly looking and constantly making those small changes along the way.
And Lynn, where can people find info on you? Great information, some things to definitely think about. Where can people find info?
Yeah, you can go to lyntranchell.com. That's my website. I also have a free meditation called the How to Be a Success Magnet that will keep you in that vibration of success. And that's lyntranchell.com/success-magnet. And that will help you create a success list and stay in that place of success. And that also makes things easier and create better results.
Lynn, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for coming on the Neil Haley Show.
Thank you.
You're listening and watching the Neil Haley Show. We'll be back in just a moment.